I'm not living with regret like this punk. This nigga around here trying to rewrite history and put himself next to Kobe. This fragile knee, fragile back, ahi tuna jelly spine punk that played with Yao Ming and some of the best point guards you can find, and he'll stub his toe and fall out. He even said it. You were one of the most offensively gifted players he'd ever played against.
When Tracy McGrady threw shade at Kobe Bryant's greatness after his tragic passing, he had no clue he was about to spark a firestorm. Legends from every corner of the game jumped in to protect the Mamba's legacy like it was their own.
Place me with Kobe with Shaq. I don't win a championship. You don't think I could carry the Lakers to a championship? Like, I've never had the opportunity. Correct. I felt like if I was put in that position to win a championship, I damn sure would show up and do what I do in the playoffs to elevate my team to that level. I just never had the chance. So do I get diminished because I never won a championship? Right. Yeah, is it my fault? My fault. Right. I was never put in that position.
The entire basketball world froze when T-Mac's words hit the air, with many calling it flat out disrespectful to Kobe's name. But what McGrady never saw coming was the unified wave of players, old heads and young guns, rallying behind Kobe, reminding everyone exactly who the Black Mamba was. Kwame Brown, never one to sugarcoat, was the first to clap back. Having suited up alongside Kobe, Kwame had seen the grind and the obsession up close.
Try to put yourself up next to Kobe.
And he wasn't about to let McGrady's take slide. His words hit hard because they came from a man who actually lived in the Mamba's world. And it didn't stop there. Penny Hardaway, an icon in his own right, stepped into the ring. Penny knew the weight of greatness, and he wasn't letting McGrady's remarks tarnish Kobe's shine.
Not living with regret like this punk. This nigga around here trying to rewrite history and put himself next to Kobe. This fragile knee, fragile back, ahi tuna jelly spine punk that played with Yao Ming and some of the best point guards you can find, and he'll stub his toe and fall out. Nobody don't want to tell you the truth, Tracy McGrady. You soft. That's why you an old nigga that retired that's living with regret. Don't try to put yourself up next to Kobe. Nigga, I'm living good. Nigga, I'm the landlord. You don't hear me up here talking about, and I got a great argument.
Then things exploded even more when Kendrick Perkins entered the chat. Big Perk, known for his blunt talk, laid it out plain. Respect is non-negotiable when you're talking about a legend, especially one who passed away in such a heartbreaking way. His take made it crystal clear. McGrady had crossed a line. Then came Jalen Rose. Despite being on the wrong side of Kobe's wrath more than once, Jalen still stood tall for him. When even your former rivals come to defend you, that says everything about the impact you left. Even Stephen A. Smith, who thrives on drama, wasn't having it this time. His fiery defense of Kobe showed that some debates just aren't up for grabs, especially when we're talking about someone who left this world with his daughter in such a tragic moment. So why did McGrady's comment sting so deep? Because Kobe wasn't just a baller, he was a cultural icon. The Mamba mentality became more than a slogan.
Hey, y'all. The disrespect need to fucking stop, man. It needs to stop. Let the man rest in peace. Get a man some space, some grace. I mean, what are we doing right now? We're around here. Every time I look up, it's something different about Kobe, and it's not positive. It's something negative. Oh, Kobe wasn't this. Kobe wasn't a primary defender. Kobe, and all. Man, shut the fuck up. Kobe Bryant was like that on both ends of the floor. Take it from a guy that had multiple battles with Kobe. Take it from a guy that at the highest level, at the most important part of the season in the NBA Finals, I went to war against Kobe two times. Celtics, Lakers. Matter of fact, in that type of robbery in the NBA Finals.
It was a way of life, spreading from arenas to classrooms, from gyms to boardrooms. The receipts don't lie either. 5 NBA championships, 18 All-Star nods, and an 81-point game that still shakes fans to their core.
I used to hear Phil yelling at Kobe, pass the ball, move the ball, get off of it. You're like, yeah, get off of it. Like, I don't know what game he watching. And Shaq fouled out. I love Cole so much. He went to work on us. And then he hit that jumper at the top of the key and he did this. That wasn't even to us. That was to his team. They didn't even believe in Cole. Cole was resented by his own teammate. They was hating on him.
Because he was that confident.
He ain't even, like, go out. He ain't drink. I'm like, why y'all gonna hate on him?
But Kobe's greatness wasn't just in the numbers. It was in the way he lived the grind. Look at Vince Carter, electrifying and unforgettable, but missing that championship DNA that Kobe embodied. Allen Iverson, fearless, pound for pound greatness, no question. But while Iverson carried squads through raw skill, Kobe turned killer instinct into banners, rings, and dynasty runs. Kwame Brown's defense cut different because he saw the 4 a.m. workouts, the endless film study, the obsession with perfection.
In the spirit of Kobe Bryant, let me end this segment by saying this. Say what you will about Kobe Bryant. That brother put in the work. And it was never an option for him to miss games or to not represent basketball the way that he did. I want everybody to remember that brother was about putting in that work.
Kobe didn't just have talent, he lived sacrifice and discipline most people can't even imagine. That's why his passing with Gianna wasn't just the loss of a player, it was the loss of a father, a mentor, and an icon millions looked up to. Penny Hardaway's words held weight too. He knew the pain of what-ifs, of injuries cutting short potential.
A mentality is not a mentality, it's a lifestyle. I've seen mama mentality destroy more careers. I've seen it help. Too intense, too hot. People want the flame, but they don't want to touch the fire. Are you willing to put aside things that aren't as important to you?
That's why he could respect Kobe even more, because Kobe didn't just flirt with greatness, he owned it for 2 decades straight. And let's not forget Kobe's global pull. Fluent in multiple languages tied to Italy and loved from LA to Manila. He wasn't just an NBA star, he was basketball's international face. That's a lane McGrady never touched. Kendrick Perkins reminded everyone. There's a difference between debating basketball and trying to tear down a legacy when the legend can't defend himself. In hoops, respect is an unwritten rule, and Kobe had earned every ounce of it.
Truly thankful. I got the chance to play against Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and of course LeBron. I'm going to name those 3 because we're always talking about the greatest to play the game. Kobe Bryant should and will always, out of my mouth, be named one of the greats to ever play the game. They deserve to be talked about as a trio, not a duo.
Explain to me more why you are saying Kobe needs to be in there and what you're seeing as to why he isn't always mentioned.
I don't understand why. The approach of MJ was just like Kobe. He looked at the blueprint of MJ and he said, I'm going to do that and more. And he's won. It's proven. Why is he not in that conversation?
What made this whole clash explosive was how it pulled together rivals, teammates, retired vets, and current stars all on one side, defending Kobe. That kind of universal respect isn't given. It's earned through blood, sweat, and unshakable character. While McGrady couldn't get out of the first round, Kobe was out here writing playoff history with clutch daggers and championship glory. Jalen Rose backing him up only drove the point home. If even the man who once got torched by him can salute his greatness, then the debate is already over.
It is anywhere between 7
7?
7 and 11.
Where do you have him?
I got him at 11. That's why I have him.
A what?
James,
Keep
Jordan,
going.
Jabbar, Chamberlain, Russell, Magic, Bird, Duncan, Olajuwon, Diesel.
What the hell?
Now,
I feel like Kobe gets slighted about all
people
this.
who played against Kobe,
thank you.
they know.
Thank
They
you.
know. They
Thank
know.
you.
If you haven't played against either one of them guys, you don't realize how good they really were.
What I say all the time, my opinion
Man.
is Mike and then it's Kobe.
Who do you think is like similar to Kobe now?
Nobody. Stop it.
Well, I mean, like you got
Nobody.
Kyrie and Devin
No,
Booker.
stop it.
I mean,
Will you stop it? I don't compare anybody to Mike, but if I had to answer the question, Kobe is the closest thing to Mike. And is there somebody that's close to Kobe? No.
The Mamba mentality wasn't just a catchy phrase, it was a movement. From tennis courts to NFL sidelines to boardrooms, people everywhere copied that blueprint for greatness. Kobe Bryant wasn't just basketball, he was bigger than the game itself. People everywhere embraced Kobe's grind and mindset like it was gospel. His cultural impact stretched way past the hardwood, and Stephen A. Smith made that crystal clear with his emotional response. Decades of covering the game gave him the perspective to know Kobe wasn't just special on the court. He was an inspiration to millions worldwide. And the difference between McGrady and Kobe, it's night and day. TMac had the skill, no doubt, but when the lights burned brightest, he was known for first-round heartbreak. Kobe, he was stacking banners, clutch shots, and rings. Championships don't tell the entire story, but they matter when you're talking about legends. Kwame Brown's media rise has been fueled by his raw honesty, and his defense of Kobe showed exactly that. Despite the noise surrounding his own career, Kwame recognized true greatness when he saw it, and he wasn't afraid to call out disrespect when it crossed the line. This wasn't just a debate, it was the basketball world checking itself. That unified response sent a powerful message. There are boundaries when it comes to talking about legends, especially those who can't speak for themselves anymore. And Kobe's career proves why. Young Kobe was the high-flying guard, mid-career Kobe was the unstoppable bucket getter, and older Kobe became the chess master leader who elevated every teammate around him. Few players ever evolve like that. This wasn't just about basketball, it was about human decency. When someone tragically passes with their child, the only response should be respect and honor. The community's reaction to McGrady's take showed exactly that. Some things are bigger than chasing clicks, and the stats don't lie either. Kobe averaged 25 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 4.7 assists, while stacking 5 championships and 2 finals MVPs. McGrady, impressive numbers at 19.6 points, 5.6 rebounds, 4.4 assists, but 0 rings and no playoff series wins as the main guy. That's the gulf that separated the two. Kwame also doubled down on Kobe's obsession with preparation. He painted the picture. Kobe in the gym before sunrise, studying tape long after everyone left, treating every practice like it was Game 7. That's not just talent, that's obsession turned into greatness. And it wasn't just the NBA. Players across Europe, Asia, and South America spoke up, sharing how Kobe pushed them to chase their dreams. That's the kind of global reach only a handful of athletes ever touch. Penny Hardaway added his perspective too. He knew how fragile greatness could be after injuries cut short his prime. That made Kobe's 20 years at the top even more remarkable. And beyond the court, Kobe was winning there too. From his Oscar for Dear Basketball to smart business moves, he proved his excellence wasn't confined to the game. McGrady's post-career resume simply couldn't measure up. Stephen A. also dropped an important reminder. Today's stars like Jason Tatum and DeMar DeRozan openly credit Kobe as their mentor. That legacy of influence will live far longer than any stats debate. Look at the clutch numbers too. Kobe nailed 8 playoff game winners compared to McGrady's single one. In elimination games, Kobe delivered at 22.4 points on 44% shooting, while McGrady dipped below with 19.9 points on 41%. When it mattered most, only one man consistently delivered. Jalen Rose backing Kobe meant even more. He battled him head-on and still admitted Kobe was built different. And when Kobe passed, the tributes weren't just from NBA players. Presidents, world leaders, and athletes from soccer to tennis all honored him. That shows his reach was bigger than basketball. Kendrick Perkins pointed out another key factor. Kobe elevated his squad. Pau Gasol, Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, all had peak years with him leading the charge. That's what separates icons from just being scorers, turning role players into champions. The numbers tell the story loud and clear. Kobe won 28 playoff series with sweeps and comebacks included. McGrady, 0 as the lead man, despite having talent around him. That's not a small gap. That's career-defining. And let's not forget the timing. McGrady's comments landed when the world was still grieving Kobe and Gianna. Wrong words, wrong time, wrong energy. The backlash showed exactly why some takes just don't belong on the timeline. In the end, the basketball world united to defend Kobe's name. Greatness doesn't need defending, but when disrespect pops up, those who witnessed it firsthand will always step in. The message was loud and clear. Some legends are untouchable, and Kobe Bryant is one of them. What's your take on how the basketball world rallied to protect Kobe's legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.